I'm back, man. It's getting crazy out here. Yo, it's getting crazy out here, man. I don't know what's going on. What's in people? It must be in the water, it must be in the air in New York City, man. Must have been in the snow, must be in the food. It's spreading like cancer. Real sickening. Real sickening, man. This is crazy, dog. Some stuff I never ever thought would ever touch New York City the way that it did. Even though we know, salute L Blizz. We know it's rats, dudes was rat. Back in the day, ain't nobody was thinking about rat because they will get beat down, chopped up, beat up when they come home. But you had a few guys that did it on the slide, but that was very seldom. It was like a whisper of people snitching and all that stuff. It's like a whisper, man, back in the day, man. That was frowned upon, man. For real, for real. That was frowned upon very bad. And we ain't saying, like, once again, for people to stop snitching so people can do crime and get away with stuff. We saying don't do no crime if you can't handle not telling. That's it. But that was really, back in the day, it was really respected. That word not snitching, really respected, really respected. Now it's messed up, man. It's very messed up. And I know y'all see the title with the Alpo mess Harlem up when he killed Rich Porter. Yeah, he did. Because it fractured a lot of money. A lot of people getting money in a respectful manner. People still didn't know who killed Rich at the time and all that. So, a lot of things was crisscrossy. And, once it hit the fan who really killed Rich, it kind of blew the whole world mind, man. Well, not the whole world, whoever all knew about it. Let's say state to state, city to city, it blew the minds up of who did that, right? So now, once again, when Alpo go to jail and he start doing these interviews on these mixtapes, on the Case Slays and whoever else's mixtapes, and was speaking about how he ratted to save himself. He did what he had to do for him. And everybody knows when you're in this game, it's no such thing as do what you do for you. That's what the police tell you when you're sitting at that table. You need to do what you need to do for yourself. You need to save yourself. Police put that in the mental of people when they breaking them to break them down at that table in that black room for them to snitch, or in the lit up room. It don't matter. It don't matter. The police put that out there, man. Ryan, what up? The police put that in people mental. Do what you do. You need to do what you do for you. You're going to have to go do this time and do all that. You knew all of that before you ever even caught sitting in the police interrogation room. Before you even got the cuffs put on you, you knew that what you was doing could be facing a lot of time whenever you get caught, if you was to get caught. And now you get in jail, and now all of a sudden it's all about what you do, or saving yourself and putting other people behind bars, taking people away from their families. It ain't fair to people that's sitting in them jails right now because you saying you wanted to do you, but you was out spending the money, humping on all the women, killing up whatever you wanted to do. Smacking people, buying car after car, buying jury after jury in the clubs, drinking how you want to drink, and then as soon as the police get you, you want to tell and bring another brother down because you doing all that time. Instead of you saying, while you on these streets, yo, I'm going to chill because too many people getting time and I'm seeing everybody getting time. Let me fall back and leave it alone. No, you keep rolling till the wheels fall off. Rolling till the wheels fall off. And why I made this title is because I'm watching the 050, the movement. I'm watching 050, the movement, and they got the dude up there named Top Dollar, Top something. And he's up there making it seem like everything that he's doing is cool. And he's saying he want to tell the story. He got up there to tell so the people could know the story, as if his story is going to make it legitimate for him telling that he told on his friend, which is La Brim. His OG, La Brim, that brought him into the whole gang movement. So he comes up on the 050 the movement channel and say he want to tell his story. And only reason why he's telling is because what La Brim done. What La Brim did to him. Or La Brim is up under, have a bunch of other rats up under him and he know about it. All of the above. La Brim said that if everybody don't take it to trial, they gonna be fooled. He shouldn't have never even had to say, let's take it to trial or you gonna be fooled. Everybody, that should have been on everybody mental anyway. We going to trial with this. And if other people is snitching and telling, that still don't give you the right to say I'm telling too. And this is still not right. You got to go down with the ship and figure it out. That's just how this go. So now Alpo made it cool to make people think that when their back is against the wall, when they in there doing all the crazy mess that they was doing behind jail bars and all that, the tough guy stuff, or the tough guy stuff on the streets, now it's a planted seed in New York City for the cats to say, yo, it's cool to tell. And now the top dude, the Top Dollar, whatever his name, coming on the platforms and now spreading it some more through a nice large platform such as 050. Like, that's cool, bro. Because now you putting it in the young kids' mind that is out there running around busting their guns and doing all that. Like, that's not cool, bro. Where they do that at? It's not cool. Anything that you did and wowed out because another dude asked you to do it because you came up under their flag and they put you on, you did it. Still, you had the choice to say yes or no, I'm not doing that for you. I'll send somebody else. You had the choice to do that. And if a man say, yo, let's go to trial, you took it upon yourself not to. And now you out here on the platforms arguing with cats over back and forth on this internet, telling them how tough you was and every set you was and everywhere you was at and all that. Okay, that's respected. That's respected. You was everywhere, blowing it down, busting your gun in every jail, doing the time and doing the going back and forth in the hole, and you did all that. You saying everything you did. And you want people to look at you right now and be like, oh, okay, you're official. But no, bro, once you rat, all that cool stuff, all the tough, all that goes out the window, bro. And you still saying the little things out your mouth like, yo, the one cat you was arguing with, like, yo, you told him you will smack him and all that. And you saying anybody say something to you, you coming to see him. And you said you was in population even after you did tell and rat and all that. And everybody knew it, but you still had your gun and you ain't got a scar on your face because they knew not to bother you. That's crazy work, bro. So you making it cool, you letting it know. And I always tell people it's always the tough guys that tell faster than the soft guys. I know a lot of soft guys, or I ain't even gonna say soft. Well, soft, and some guys that just ain't with the drama and all that, that will go and do their time and come home, that live up under that real cloth from where we come from. Now, this new cloth, you know that, like I said, that wave, that energy, that pulse sent through the airwaves, now is making cats think that it's cool, and then they get on the internet and speak about it, and they think that everybody on the internet's supposed to embrace them, man. That's crazy. That rat, yo, bro, you bugging. Finesse analyzer. Hold on, man. Let me put my glasses on for this one, man. I want to make sure I read y'all joints correctly, man. For real. What he did was disgusting. It influenced the other dudes to backstab their right-hand man. Exactly. Same thing Poe did. This is my point. And I don't like keep talking about Poe, but it's always gonna have to come up with people of stature like him is what these people watching. Right. Nicky Barnes and Guy Fisher wasn't close, but Poe and Rich was super close. That's right. Bought matching cars, the Porsches and all that. You name it, man. I can't say if Big Bear was influenced by Poe because it wasn't out there like that. The internet wasn't popular like that when Unique went to jail, and a lot of people still wasn't hearing things. Now this internet is popular, so Poe caught it at the right time when the DVDs start hitting and it starts circulating everywhere, and that's a fact. But now it's leaking over to this stuff where people are, you know, being, Bloods or Crips or whatever. And, a lot of that stuff comes with a lot of corrupt and wilding out, stabbing and shooting and killing each other and all of the above. And if you set yourself up for doing that and you did it with your team, don't sit back when you get caught in jail and say what you facing and what you was facing and then come up with a glorious story of the guy that put you in there. You put yourself in there for doing what he asked, and that was called team working. Yo, I need you to go over there, do this, do this, do this. When you go do it, you are a teamwork player. And now when you're a teamwork player, you gotta be a teamwork player when you going and battling against them prosecutors in there. You don't come up with a story at make up your own story, or even if it is a real story that your OG or whoever it is did this and did that. So that's why you gonna go ahead and tell you was facing 20, but you arguing with people and saying that Arthur Goldstein, what up? But you arguing it and with people online saying like how tough you is and how tough you been, and you'll go see whoever. How somebody gonna beef with you right now, bro? How would anybody beef with a person that did bad and that talks with the police? That ain't cool. And you see, that's the craziness about these tough guys that is really tough and ain't nothing to play with, because they'll come home and they dare person to call them a rat, and they don't want to be called something that they are. But they want to be called, oh, that's that dude right there. But you ain't mad when somebody call you that dude. But when they call you a rat, you mad. You are mad about what you did. That's crazy. There's so many brothers behind bars that I left when I was in there that's still in there, man. And that's why I'm speaking about it. I was facing that 60, looking at it on paper, and they was telling me the less they was getting was 20, but you facing 60. What you want to do? I said, you might as well take me back to that cell. They told me, man, get the F out of here. So it ain't right for nobody else to do that and then make an excuse for it. That's crazy to me, man. I'm looking at this stuff on YouTube, and I'm like, is this for real or is this a skit? I thought it was a skit. The OG Hollywood dude, yeah, OG Hollywood, Pistol Pete, boy. Shout out to him. He been coming with some real content. I gotta dispute one of them though. The Harlem dudes is soft. He ain't name a few names. I'm gonna get into that one respectfully. I'm gonna get into that one and break it down, because I'd have been all through the Bronx, hung in the Bronx, plenty places in the Bronx, in Brooklyn, plenty places in Brooklyn, had good times and all of the above. And especially all through Harlem. And I don't remember too many people coming through doing nothing. People done skipped through here and there and got their little probably 1-2s off on certain people from other boroughs, but that happened in any other boroughs too. But straight up soft, never. That don't go down. But it's getting crazy out here, man. And I'm telling y'all young boys, we can't tell y'all nothing. Lou Sims ran New York car, U.S. Big Sandy, and the waste toughest joints in the entire federal system. That's a fact. Anybody know that? That's a fact. Harlem ain't never been soft. I got a few names to name. And you can start with Lou, but we got a few names to name. Nothing to play with, and ain't nobody coming around. And they basing it off of the Cameron, the Jim Jones, and them beefing at Rucker when Lil C's and them came over. Y'all can't base none of that off of none of that. That was some rap stuff. And none of that. Because the real official dudes was in Harlem in Rucker. It probably had been some shots fired and a couple people would have been leaving an ambulance that day. Ain't nobody coming in there regulating like that. And that's a fact. But yeah, man, y'all little young, man, y'all boys better be careful who you think is your friend. And y'all better be careful who y'all think y'all got running up under y'all, sending them out to do this work. And when they know that they got caught for it and you didn't get caught, they don't understand the real meaning of being a soldier for a dude when a dude do bring y'all up under an umbrella of anything. When you go out to be a soldier and they send you out to go do the missions, understand if you get caught, that's the purpose of him sending you, because he thought that you was thorough with the gun, thorough with the knife, thorough with keeping your mouth shut if you do get caught, and thorough handling your time. And some of y'all OGs, when them young boys or whoever you send out there, even if it's a boy, a guy your age, you send them out there, they get locked up, y'all supposed to have bail money for them, lawyer money for them, or at least something to let them know that that you are thinking about them and you holding them down, sending money, sending something. Keep it official. When I was out there in them streets, nobody never stayed in jail. They bailed out the same day. If I couldn't get them out, I tell them, hold up, we're going to get the bail lowered. I'm sending money in there. I'm paying lawyers, all of the above. Anybody that ever ran with me will tell you that. Anybody. You don't forget who you send out, and you kind of open the doors up for them to want to tell on you. And that still don't make it right. They still got to hold it down. It doesn't matter. But y'all out here acting like y'all tough. Y'all bust your gun, but then after you bust your gun, you busting your gums. To the popo, man. And it be the most thoroughest guys, man. The real killers that do it, then come out like, who gonna say something to me? And Alpo, everybody was saying, that Harlem was soft because Alpo was running through Harlem. Nobody did nothing. The game is over. So half the dudes that was in the Alpo era, all our era, they gone. They ain't even around no more. The new cats that is around, the snitch game is in. So that's a fact. Not only that, people that is around, they ain't getting in no beefs and arguing with Alpo and all of that. Because they understand there's mad cameras in New York City now. You can't do nothing the way you wanted to. So nobody's putting in that type of work for Alpo when they are in age brackets of their lives is changing. That's a fact. So nobody was stressing, none of that. Doing their homework to figure out where he at to knock them down and knock them off and all that. It happened, God forbid, because he got a family out here that loved him. I'm just saying it happened that way because when you hang out in the mean streets, man, it was going to eventually happen through something because somebody going to want to get stripes off a person like Alpo. That's a fact. Champion, salute, what up? So, but it wasn't no Harlem was soft because Alpo was running around, but it was a lot of people that Alpo knew not to be playing with, man. Stop it, man. Keep telling people that. Period. Gangsta Lou went live and said what he said on Queen's Flip to Alpo. Where the camera at? Face that camera here. Said what he said. Lou was outside all the time. So y'all stop it with all that. Now, whoever he stepped to and they let him step to him and make him do this and made him do that, and they didn't do nothing about it, then that's on them. The whole borough ain't no tough guys and all that, and all the tough guys move in silence. Ain't nobody with all that to press nobody, to talk about nothing. Alpo didn't hang in D.C. the way he was hanging in Harlem, because that's where he told on everybody at. Period. Let's see if that would have happened. He ain't telling nobody in Harlem. So it wasn't too many people that would want to get at him. Nobody was thinking about that. But the main thing is, what he did do was create a wave of people to think that it's cool to snitch and now get on these platforms and act like they still the tough guy that they was. They don't understand you ain't tough no more once you told. Yeah, you'll bust your gun, but you'll bust your gums. If a nigga get at you and pop you and you don't die, you might end up telling who did it to you. So y'all stop it with all these fabricated ass stories y'all got on these internets and all that. Everybody will be coming at me like I said something wrong. I said something about Alpo when he was living on Queen's Flip. Same thing. And I wasn't hiding. I was in Harlem all the time. Period. And this is after I seen him. And he, yo, Boost, what up? Yo, what up? Spoke to him for a minute and I walked away. I don't want sheep standing by you. I don't know who might come get at you and I'm standing there. I spoke, kept it moving. Kill her with kindness. That's it. And then went on Queen's Flip and said what I said. Ain't worried about no man on this planet putting their hands on me. Period. And think that it's cool. I don't want no problems. I ain't out here for no problems. I ain't never been one of them dudes for problems. I'm always that dude that I'm gonna get my get back, man. Straight like that. Don't bother me because I ain't bothering you. Facts. Yeah, that's a fact. Folks said, notice how he didn't play about what you would take a humiliation picture like he did with the mother. That's a fact. I would have took no picture. I'd have told him straight up, nah, bro, I don't do the pictures, man. Straight like that. And what was going to happen? Nothing. Period. And anyway, we was already 30 deep outside anyway. They was on the other side. I ain't even say nothing to none of them. For what? After I did that, walked over to my brother, told him, yo, the nigga pull over. He was like, where? I'm like, right there. I'm like, man, we don't want to be close to him. Man. We celebrating, man. Nigga might start shooting. That's a fact. How that went. We don't want to get no bullets that somebody else go get. And Unique called him a rat to his face and said he doesn't condone his behavior. Nobody talk about that. Yeah, they want to say Alpo had Unique under pressure. Unique the one called him for that interview. And people got that interview misconstrued. He brought him around for the interview so that he could show the difference between a stand-up guy and a guy that had his back against the wall and told, and he wanted the youth to see this is what will happen. Let Alpo tell the story of why he did what he did and all that, so the youth will understand you don't want to be in them shoes. Do you know Bougie and Spider out of Brooklyn? Which Spider? Tall Spider? Talking about Tall Spider. If you talk about Tall Spider, that's my cousin. My father's his brothers from Brooklyn. That's a fact. That's my heart. We used to take down south trips together. Unique just don't want to go back to jail, which is totally understandable. Why would he want to go? Ain't nothing in there. He getting money the correct way. He get podcasting. He got some businesses that he doing. He's rocking. That's a fact. Yeah, Tall Spider. That's my cousin. We grew up together like brothers. It's three of them and three of us. Our fathers is brothers. My father is older than his father. Same mama, same daddy. Oh, Lone Star 131. Yeah, that's what's up. RP Archie. Yep, that's my uncle. Archie T. That's a fact. Okay, well, we family then, homie. That's what's up. And I've been in Brooklyn. That's what I keep telling them. I've been through Brooklyn's everywhere. My brother Jabbo, Ralph and Pacific, always was over there. Like, everywhere. Boogie Down Bronx, my boy Corey, Lil Head Corey, his brother Bryce, his brother Artie started the Feds magazines. They aunts is like an aunt to me. I always hung in Patterson Projects in the Bronx, everywhere. It's about a respect thing, man. It's about who you are. Don't be out acting, doing stupid stuff. And, in all the wrong stuff, because anybody can get it. Anybody. It don't matter. For real. A lot of tough guys survive because, trust me, they did things to the right people. Tough guys don't bother other tough guys. I've always learned that. AZ always told me, when you're getting money, and if you hear anybody want to act like they trying to extort you, if you hear about it, don't wait for them to step to you to start trying to ask for the money. You go step to them. And that's what we used to do. We used to go step to the older dudes that was thorough running the blocks, and I could say that and still be in the block. We used to go step to them. Yep, skinny old Bootsy, period. What you looking for me for? Nah, we ain't having that. Not here. I ain't never had them problems. Straight like that. Nah, we ain't having that, brother. Yak Williams, nah, I don't know them, homie. That's a fact. Ain't never gonna happen like that, especially on my block. I can go to the block. This definitely ain't the Hassan Campbell move. They gonna give me big hugs. That's a fact. Champion said, Boosie, I remember a couple months ago when I didn't know it was you and I was talking crazy. Then when I found out it was you, I had to apologize like a man. Now, I appreciate that. And I appreciate anybody that can be a man and apologize to another man. That don't mean you soft, puss. That don't mean none of that. It just means you a man and you a realist. And I appreciate you even saying that. You ain't even have to say that right there. That's a fact. A lot of people that do be talking don't know that I've been there. I've been in them trenches. I've been with them sharks and them gorillas. That's a fact from a young boy. And I learned early, don't start no trouble, chill, somebody bother you, then you hang your business. I learned that from AZ. That's a fact. He ain't never start trouble with nobody. But one thing I do know, y'all, people could say what they want about him, but it was ever problems, business got handled. Whether Alpo handled it or a few other people, it got handled. And that, I learned that. And we just grew up learning how to fight anyway, period. But we always was the get money boys, stay on the block, 146 St. Nick. The girls love to come through because they know we getting money. But if something happened, we suiting up. All my real official dudes, we suiting up. It don't matter. We never was no tough guys. Just don't bother us. That's it. But what's crazy, man, is this snitch stuff is crazy. A lot of y'all young boys, if y'all listening, I hope y'all listening. Y'all better take these as signs, as a sign of y'all need to fall back. Cause the homeboy that you wake up and tell every day, yeah, I love you, bro. All right, you gonna handle that business? All right, cool. All right, I love you. Wake up tomorrow. Oh, what's good? Yeah, all right, I love you. I love you. But y'all doing mischievous stuff. Don't think that that person might not be the one to tell on you at this point in time now. Y'all might look and be like, man, my man ain't never telling on me. I know we can do whatever. I'm telling you, leave that game alone. Cause now, go to the 050 the movement, watch that top dollar, I think that's his name, interview, and y'all gonna be flabbergasted. Like, it's crazy, this man up there, like he ain't did nothing wrong. And yep, I bust my gun in this jail. I was over here and glamorizing it. And then arguing back and forth with another guy and glamorizing where they was at and busting their gun and tearing down pain on other black men. And we all did it. It's a time to say, yo, bro, I don't want to wake up and hurt one of my brothers. But like I said, don't poke the bear, because sometimes you lead a man. Even it be white on white crime when they don't bother each other, but sometimes they might have to take matters in their hand and kill one of their own. But it's not no everyday thing. Some people are just ignorant and you'll never know why. But yo, this is crazy now that it's getting on the internet like this. That they bragging about what they did and then want to make the guy look bad that is in there, dude. LaBrim's still in there doing his time. Whatever you mad about him, about that he did to you, don't got no right for you to tell, because you facing 20 years and all that. He's like, look, and if I would have went with LaBrim, the trial, like he told everybody they better go, I'll be in there with him, doing life right now. You was outside with him busting the guns. And you on the mischief, yo, bro. This is crazy right now. I can't believe I was hearing that. They pulling the Alpo. And that's not right. It ain't fair to the people that didn't get caught by the police. You got caught. You handle your time. Why you bringing another brother into something that you did? Now, if they came and got you because of him, still, you honor the oath to be a part of that movement. And that means silence as well. You don't tell the business to other people when y'all have powwows, so why would you tell the police the business? Because they got options over you now for time. But you didn't know that one day this could happen, that you was going to be facing time, stabbing and cutting and all that. And if you ever did body or the attempt murders, you didn't think that you was going to be facing 20 years? You didn't think that? You had to know that day was coming. But if that day didn't come and you hanging around your peers and y'all talking about it, you like, yeah, it is what it is. I handle my 20, but they ain't going to be disrespecting us. What we doing next? That's what you will be saying until that time comes. That's a fact. It's super duper crazy out here right now. And I'm telling y'all, if y'all running with doing mischievous stuff, now I ain't saying no be a blood or a crip, but utilize it for something good. So it can't be called organized crime by the police. Go throw some parties. Or come up with a distribution for distributing something. Sodas, waters, music, movies. All y'all get together and exchange resources, see who each other can call, other peoples in other states, and get some stuff in other stores. Figure something out. Utilize that for that. Why it gotta be utilized for wake up every day and going to see a ops and chopping up a ops, or gotta walk to the store, y'all gotta be 2, 3 of y'all had a burn on you watching, looking over your shoulders and all that. Who wants to do that, man? Y'all out here thinking that y'all in the age bracket where, yeah, you busted your gun. If I get killed, I get killed. You don't care about wanting to get a certain age. I ain't even gonna say get old. Get an age where you got kids and you smiling, looking down on them and say, yeah, this gonna be, I'm gonna raise them to be good and do like me, and create a trend of more little yous when you are really gone and God take you from here for a right reason. Not for just an innocent, you get murdered, you know your kids and your legacy still live on. Y'all out here thinking that it's cool? And what's crazy about the telling part is it's killing our youth too. Because we sending each other to jail. The police is getting paid, eating donuts, and y'all sitting doing the work for them. That's crazy. And sending everybody to jail. Another man going from his kids. Now his kid gonna grow up and repeat the same cycle from the man that you sent to jail, even your kid, because you in jail. Gonna repeat that cycle. Because he's going to grow up in the home with a mother. 9 times out of 10, some mothers don't know how to handle young men. 9 times out of 10, some mothers just don't give a damn about trying to raise a kid, period. Let the boy do what they want to do. The father gone. Now some fathers they'll be out here, don't even take care of their kid too as well. So listen to the whole cycle of what I just said that got us all, our culture, all in a frenzy right now. And the white people is loving every minute of it. Well, the evil white people anyway. Because there are a lot of good white people. I'm always reiterate that. A lot of great white people. I have a lot of great white friends. Never going to take nothing from them. Running my aid quicker than some black people I might need. And it's crazy, bro, that I'm watching a man sit up here fresh yesterday, or whenever they put it up, is recent, telling that, speaking out, that he told and acting like he's a certified dude having a real certified grown man conversation about why he ratted and La Brim ain't this and yeah, you know, and try to turn people against La Brim to take the light off of him and put the light on La Brim to be a messed up dude. Even if La Brim was a messed up dude, he had a right to be a messed up dude towards you if he wanted to. That don't mean you have to deal with him no more. You just don't. But you don't have the right to tell and snitch on him. That's crazy, bro. I can't believe it, man. I'm in shock. It's getting ready to go down worse than this. It's more to come. That's just like homie. That's gonna be up here. And now people is telling him he need to get his own channel now. Who would sit up there and be watching a rat? Now, I ain't gonna lie. A few people might watch him just to study what he say. Just to blast it on their podcast to deflect that bullcrap of making it cool to snitch. But if other people look at it for entertaining purposes or supporting a person that supports hurting other people just because, and or do a selfish move to send other people to jail so they don't have to go to jail and come up with an excuse of why they did it, because there's no excuses about it. It's nothing nobody can ever say. Nobody on this planet can ever say why they told on somebody else. You have no excuse. And if you are so tough through all the jails, then that 20 years wouldn't have mattered to you. You'd have just continued doing what you was doing throughout the 20 years or the 30 years or the life you got. You just would have been that, you would have been popping in jail. You evidently you was comfortable in there because they know who you is. They know who you is, and you popping like that. That's when I know guys is really tough. Because it ain't just about the physical bronze tough. It's about the mental tough. Because you got to have the mental to be in jail. But you ain't want to do that mental toughness no more. So you're not tough all the way around. Because there's a breaking point for you. And the police show that. But now you still want to show your bronze tough. Everybody don't care about that no more. You're not impressing nobody no more about the bronze tough. Yeah, you can hurt somebody. Anybody can hurt somebody. Anybody can bust a gun. Anybody can run up behind somebody and stab them and all that. You can run up straight up on them in front of them and stab them. I mean, what's the difference? I mean, what's the outcome? What you want to be looked at as? You want to be celebrated like a celebrity? You want to be celebrated like a politician? You want to be celebrated like somebody's doing community work for the kids out here, or community work for people that's homeless that ain't got nothing to eat? or you just want to be celebrated as that tough guy. Oh, yo, here comes Greg, man. Yo, don't bother him. Oh, hold your pockets. Here come Greg. He gonna dig in your pockets. What's the outcome? What's your outcome after that? Because it's a fact that it's known that you tough. It's a fact known that a lot of these guys out here is tough. It's a fact known Alpo was tough, wasn't a punk, and he was nice with their hands. All that. I've seen him beat a few people up. I've seen him walk up, smack my, give me 5, boom, what's up, Boost? Give another nigga 5, yo, what's up, yo? And the other dude that was standing on the end smacked him. Pow! I watched that. So I know what it is. But in real life, nobody can smack me like that, period, and then think that tomorrow gonna be a better day. In real life, that's called poking the bear when I say that. And I'm not talking tough, acting tough, none of that. I'm just saying, what do it all mean at the end of the day after you do all this stuff? What are you proving to the world? Because a guy like this here, dude, smack somebody for nothing, or want to just smack or pistol whip somebody and dig in their pockets, and I'll be looking at him like, man, you're a sucker for that. I don't like bullies. None of that. Period. That don't mean nothing to me. Nothing. Those are the ones I despise. Them the ones I don't mind seeing get put up out of here. Cause you being it's called an earth disturber. You disturbing the earth for nothing. You out here just causing havoc for nothing. What's your next plan in the next 5 years? What you gonna do? And now, when you got a stigma of being a rat, you really can't have too many good jobs just out in the open, because you'll never know who plotting on you, because beef don't have no expiration date at all. So life is dangerous, bro, when you live in that dangerous life. It's cold out here, baby boy. And I'm telling y'all, man, y'all better figure out what y'all want to do, because now the tables is turning now, man. That interview right there is getting ready to put a lot of big boy energy in the air. A lot of dudes going to see it, and they're going to look at it like homie getting light and getting love and shine on these podcasts. Even after he told, they're going to say, man, listen, I'm not sitting in this jail long. Let me call the prosecutor up, call my lawyer and tell him, come see me so I can tell them I got somebody to tell them I'm getting out of here too. That's a fact. That's a fact. Make sure y'all like, man. Hit that subscribe button, man. Hit that like button. Please hit that like button. And if y'all new up here, please hit the subscribe button, man. For real. We got a lot to talk about. Hit that notification button so y'all know when I'm up here, man. For real. I ain't finished. I want to talk about the Jim Jones and the Dipset versus the Bad Boy situation when they was beefing, and when they had to fight at Rucker. I want to address a few things in a respectful manner about Harlem. Ain't never been soft at all. A lot of thorough dudes come from Harlem. A lot of thorough dudes been running them penitentiaries too. And that's a fact. But yeah, I see y'all in a minute, man. Your boy Big Boosie, y'all know what it is, man. Y'all talk to these dudes. Y'all know a lot of these dudes. Tell them they better stop with all that, bringing the pain and living like savages in the jail. Go in there and do your time. Figure out what's going on instead of waking up every day seeing who you going, because you mad at you locked up and it's stressing you out and you want to take it out on somebody. When nobody in there taking it out on the Germans or the COs all the time. They got a few now that go and flip on COs and all that, but that's what y'all should worry about, flipping out on. But I'm not saying to do that. What I'm saying is stop trying to flip on each other, figure out somebody else to flip out on, or just don't do it at all. So that's the best bet. Just don't do it at all. I was just using that as an example. Don't be flipping on nobody. Don't flip on your own kind, man. Try to chill. But if you got to defend yourself because your own kind doing something to you, but the less that being done, the less problems we'll have in these jails, and everybody thinking that they just the tough guys and the blood and the Crips and all that. I'm telling you, ain't nobody your homeboys when you go behind them bars. You're hungry, they ain't sending you nothing. Your lawyer ain't coming. It's nothing. No bail money. They might take your call, yo, you all right? Yeah, man. Tell you what's going on in these streets, and then you telling them what's going on in there, but they ain't sending you a dime. So, yeah. Your boy Big Boosie, man. I'll see y'all in a minute, man.